Reinhard is quite possibly one of the most broken characters when it comes to anime. Not only is he strong, but he has many small buffs in the form of what's known as a divine protection, which give him aid in defeating foes. One of the more interesting divine protections that Reinhard possesses is what's known as the divine protection of the Phoenix. As most of you know, the Phoenix is often used as a symbol of rebirth, immortality, or resurrection, and the divine protection of the Phoenix is of no exception. It provides Reinhard with an extra life, so should he die, he would come back to life after a short period of time. When this occurs, the divine protection of the Phoenix will no longer be effective as it only works once. So some of you might be asking that it must be possible to kill Reinhard permanently, right? Since you'll kill him once and that will cause him to use his divine protection of the Phoenix, and then once he resurrects, you can simply kill him again and that's it for Reinhard. Well, not exactly. Should Reinhard be put in a situation where he would need to use his divine protection of the Phoenix, he would simply gain the divine protection of the Phoenix next, which is essentially the same exact divine protection, but it gives him another life, and that's because you can't have two of the same blessing. Furthermore, tappei has also confirmed that should Reinhard die again, he would also be given a further divine protection, so essentially divine protection of the Phoenix next, and so on and so forth. So essentially Reinhard has an infinite amount of continues. In other words, it would be impossible to actually kill Reinhard, as he will always have a way to return back to life. However, the most important thing I want to point out is specifically a remark that was made by tappei, essentially stating that the world itself wouldn't let Reinhard die. We know that Reinhard is stated to be loved by the world, and we know that Odd Lagna is essentially the soul of the world. The Hall of Memories is also in the cradle of Odd Lagna, and tappei has stated that there is an entity that gives out divine blessings. So the question is, why is Reinhard loved so much by the world? And why is the entity behind this, which is speculated to be Odd Lagna itself, so infatuated with giving Reinhard all of these blessings? Again, it's something to think about, but that's everything about the divine protection of the Phoenix and Reinhard's infinite life glitch. So hopefully you've learned something new with this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you to my channel members.